Hey co-stars, welcome to another Generation Films video. My name is British Ben, and today in this video we are going to go through everything we currently know about Star Trek Picard Season 2. We'll start by analyzing the 2 trailers that have been released, and then we'll go into some other information that we know about the show.
The true final frontier is time.
So from that, we know that Season 2 is going to be something to do with time travel or alternate timelines or something like that. Like, that hasn't been done before, has it?
They're creating a temporal vortex. Time travel.
But okay, let's give them a chance. I mean, time travel has been featured in many Star Trek movies, Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek Discovery, so many. But anyway, let's get back to the trailer. So we move past the clock, and then we see the Bajoran Reckoning tablet. Here's what this thing looks like in its complete form in Deep Space Nine. The inscriptions on the tablet read "Welcome Emissary," which obviously refers to Benjamin Sisko, who was the emissary of the prophets to the Bajoran people. So does this mean that Benjamin Sisko could be coming back? Now, at the end of Deep Space Nine, he sort of ascended to another plane of existence with the prophets, okay? He didn't actually die, so it is possible that he could come back. The next shot shows us the Enterprise D painting from the captain's ready room in the Next Generation. Then we have the USS Stargazer, Picard's first command. And then we have a Generations/Deep Space Nine era comm badge, and we see a book called Paradise Lost. Now, this is a real book in real life, which has been referenced several times in different Star Trek movies and episodes, but it's actually also the name of a Deep Space Nine episode about a state of emergency on Earth. So it's actually quite interesting, another Deep Space Nine reference right there. Also interestingly, Picard says this line,
"What we do in a crisis often weighs upon us less heavily than what we wish we had done,"
as we move past the book. And this could be another reference that there is going to be some kind of connection between Deep Space Nine and Picard Season 2. We then linger on the Stargazer, and Picard says what could have been. We see an hourglass, another reference to time, and then we end on a Queen playing card, and we hear Q's voice and laugh. Now, they full-on stole that thing from the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker trailer. Hinting that an old character is coming back by playing their laugh at the end of the trailer when the screen goes blank. Come on, it's exactly the same thing. In the second trailer, which is really still just another teaser, we see Picard in his vineyard, and then Q appears. Now, Q has aged, which is kind of weird because isn't he supposed to be an immortal being who doesn't age? But I'm guessing it's kind of like when Data added a gray streak to his hair in All Good Things to kind of age in line with the other characters, possibly. Now, obviously, Don Delancey, who plays Q, has aged as well, so they had to think up an excuse for it, I guess. Like, perhaps Q is trying to match his age with Picard. He does say, "You're a bit older than I expected." We then see Picard back at Starfleet Command wearing a uniform with 4 pips inside a rectangle of sorts, which should indicate the rank of Admiral. The look is slightly different, but according to the ranks we know from before, that is Admiral, and that was Picard's rank anyway. But let's move back to that previous shot and freeze frame. We can see the flags of Klingons, the Tellarites, but then it looks like the Bajorans and the Ferengi are now also part of the Federation. Maybe the Ferengi could teach the Federation a thing or two about capitalism. Then we get a load of shots telling us that all the characters from Season 1 are coming back. This sequence ends with Captain Rios wearing a new kind of comm badge, and his chair also now has what looks like a Starfleet insignia on the headrest. Some people have pointed out that this badge has what looks like a dagger in the middle, which could symbolize the Terran Empire from the Mirror Universe, but it's hard to know for sure. Now, during part of this sequence, we hear the line,
"Time has been broken."
Time has been broken, which actually really gets me worried because it kind of suggests that this Season 2 is going to take place in some sort of alternate timeline or mirror universe, and you know what? I'm just kind of sick of that. No more mirror universes or alternate timelines, all right? I want prime timeline Star Trek, but it could also indicate that they've kind of taken Picard, or they want to take Picard too far in that direction. It's going to go completely out there and be just so totally different that they want to have some sort of alternate timeline kind of thing, not to annoy all the hardcore Trek fans. Anyway, rant over. Then we have 7 of 9 without Borg implants, and she looks at herself as if she's missing something, so we know that this is connected to a plot point. We also see a comm badge in 7's room. It looks like one of those totem things from Inception. Another thing is that people notice that 7 now has a wedding ring. Now, they kind of made her character gay in season 1, so is she married to Raffi? I don't know. To be honest, I hope it's Chakotay, alright? I hate when they mess with the plot like that. 7 of 9 got together with Chakotay at the end of Voyager. It would be great if they could have lived happily ever after. But, you know, maybe if it is in some alternate timeline, it's none of those things and she's married to someone completely different. Who knows? And that's basically it for the second trailer. But are there any other characters from The Next Generation or other series that will be coming to appear in season 2? Well, Patrick Stewart actually invited Whoopi Goldberg to be part of season 2 live on her show, The View.
I'm here with a formal invitation.
Oh.
And it's for you, Whoopi.
Oh, for me?
Alex Kurtzman, who is the senior executive producer of Star Trek Picard, and all of his colleagues, of which I am one, want to invite you into the second season.
Whoopi Goldberg played the character Guinan in The Next Generation, who was an Elorian, and they live longer than humans, so her character would definitely still be around, and Whoopi herself looks to have hardly have aged anyway. Brent Spiner has confirmed that he is willing to return as Altan Sung in the second season, but not as Data, because he feels that he's now too old to play a character that is not supposed to age. Gates McFadden confirmed that Beverly Crusher will not be in season 2, and LeVar Burton, who plays Geordi, said that maybe his character would appear. Personally, my hope for season 2 is that we actually get to see some Federation starships, not just the fleeting glimpse that we got at the end of season 1. It was so fleeting that they hardly even added any detail to the CGI models. It was like something out of a 90s PlayStation game. No, I want to see the latest Federation vessels in all their glory, with Riker and Geordi on board firing phasers and transphasic torpedoes. And you know what? Let's just get them to have Rick Berman come back and do a spin-off series about Riker aboard the Titan. That would satisfy me. Now, we most likely won't get to see a full trailer for season 2 of Star Trek Picard until later this year, and the show itself will be coming out in 2022. So guys, what do you think about season 2? What are your hopes and dreams, or would you prefer something completely different, like an awesome spin-off series with Commander Riker? That's what I want. Anyway, leave your comments below. Please subscribe to our channel if you're new. We'll bring you all the latest updates on this as they unfold. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.